2 days.
What'd you do?
Well, there's a tiki bar that was just a small sand hike through. And I had about 5 of those on the beach, just margaritas and whatever else. And we also did mimosas. See, I didn't think so, but if I got too hot, then I'd just go get in the water and then take all kinds of salt water at my nose. So I probably have a brain-eating bacteria if I had to guess. Then my friend's cousin, who's 21, was like, let's go out. And we're like, heck yeah, like, we're still young. We can't go out like that anymore. The next day, we, ran a 5K. And I thought I was going to, this is it. I live to be 25, not a day older. So, I've been recovering.
Oh, you look adorable.
Well, thank you. I was like, maybe if I put myself together, then that'll be like this first step in recovery.
Does it feel like it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I got coffee. So I think that was my big issue this morning is I didn't have coffee.
You need to go get a loaded tea.
Are those things with all the caffeine in it?
Yeah.
Wait, what's
Those are like crack. Either a sugar-free blondie or a sweet and salty.
I love a good blondie. That's what I get.
You gotta get the
But I get the
sugar-free.
chocolate.
Well, the regular ones, you gotta get everything sugar-free. It tastes the same. But the sugar-free
I see what
ones,
she's doing.
well, the ones with sugar are like 500 calories each.
So you're definitely in her shot.
Yeah, because I
Chris.
was trying to get you in there, don't worry. And then when you start working on her, I'm going to do a little zoom action like this. Yow. Period.
If you get that close to me, I will shave your head.
Please don't. But we're trying to
Then
get
you can't
stand
be
up.
Wednesday Addams anymore.
Oh, so true. Maybe that'll be good.
You understand what you're doing, people. That's fine. You would have to get another light. They say it takes 30 days to build a habit. How long have you been here, Blakely?
30 days.
So it's time. The lights aren't flicker free and the CRI is not 90.
Yeah, it's not flickering on here. It's flickering on it, yeah.
If I had magic powers, she would be a frog for just like 10 minutes. An African dwarf frog. I mean, I take great care of my animals. Good thing that was a non-vocal response.
There was no vocal response. There was just
No, you know
Too
how
stunned to
Bewitched,
speak.
she would go,
No.
I dream a genie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this will make you feel better. This
Oh,
one's
yeah,
a little
for
lower,
sure.
right? So I'm gonna try to. They're pretty even. You've got almost perfectly even brows. Raise your brows. Those are some good markings. Who did that?
I did. Go, Evelyn. Period.
This is the 4 of Zealand for the brows.
Raise your brows. So I'm using 4 of Xeomin to put just barely because I don't want too much. Raise your brows. But she wants just a little to help, but I don't want to drop it. So Xeomin, I put it in the subcutaneous plane. Most of the receptors for the forehead are deep, so that's why it does feel like I'm in your brain. But you go deep, and then when I go superficial, I just want it to trickle in and soften the little lines above her forehead. Squeeze your brows. So now I'm trying to lift her medial brow. Can you put your head back? Smile for me. So now I'm lifting the lateral brow. and treating her crow's feet. So the most important thing that she can do at her age of 25 is to wear sunglasses.
Well, I'm still 24
24.
because I told myself that, well, I started getting Botox at 24. So that's like, it just freezes you in time. So I'll be 24 forever. As long as you get Botox.
So what we're doing when we do it is we're keeping her from doing the motions. Repetitive motion sucks. Okay, don't read into that.
You didn't until you said that.
Smell them. I like them in one, okay?
Okay.
So the jelly roll is the little muscle under the eye that helps it close.
Why under the eye?
Because I'll show you. I'm not sure if you can see with all the flickering or hear because of the lack of mic, but let's assume you can. Smile big. This is a jelly roll. So that she's got enough tone in her lower lid that I can lighten that and it won't close as tight and it won't make that little hump. So over time, she'll not end up with etched lines under her eye. Now, if I did just this and she has a strong orbicularis, which is the muscle that wraps around the eye, then it could make that pull up funny. And for some people, that makes them feel like they smile different with Botox. The chin is just kind of magical. What do you like about the chin?
I like that it just makes everything smooth.
So that's exactly what it just smooths this area. So you start to see the muscle fibers under the skin.
And I don't know, I feel like if you do like your full face, you get more like the glass skin thing that everyone goes after. And it makes your skincare look, I think that it makes it soak in better. That's just I don't know, that's my theory. There's probably no science behind it. But my skincare works better whenever I get Botox, so.
Well, your skin definitely looks smoother and better. But your skin's pretty smooth anyway, so it's kind of hard to... So this I'm doing a little bit in her necklace lines. I'm just looking for places where I can make it a tiny bit smoother. It's your first time to do this, isn't it? What made you decide to do it?
I don't know, I've just seen things on TikTok and people love it, so I was like, well, I'll try it and see if I love it too.
What's your favorite thing about doing your forehead? Tell them a little bit about, I'm going to just give you an area. So the forehead is frontalis. That's what lifts. Tell them what you...
Well, I've had forehead lines since I was 16 from cheer. They want you to do like big facials, and I guess over time it's just made little lines. But I like how it is whenever it's smooth. I feel like my forehead's kind of big, so if you have a smooth, big forehead, it looks better than a wrinkly, big forehead.
That's a quote of the day.
But I just like everything to be smooth. And I don't really have big pores up here. You usually don't have big pores on your forehead, but I just like how it looks whenever it's smooth.
So squeeze your brows. So these are three little muscles, the procerus and the corrugators. That lifts because this pulls the brow in and down. When you relax it, it lets it go up a little. What do you notice when you do? That's kind of the bitch face.
So this one is great because I work with doctors in the cath lab, and they will make you make some faces. So it's very important that I not make these faces as much, or at least not project what I'm thinking in my head on my face, because I can control my mouth, but not my facial expressions. But, so, you just gotta not have an RBF. Or whenever they do something absolutely ridiculous or say something stupid that you don't like,
show
them that what they did was, not what they did, usually it's what they said was ridiculous. So.
Does it make you cry?
Does what make me cry?
When somebody says something?
Not really. I really just kind of...
Take a deep breath.
I take a deep breath, or if it's super ridiculous, then I will say something. I'm like, you're really gonna do that? We had this doctor, and whenever I was in Kentucky, and he would only let the boys do the little compression bands on their wrists after their procedure. And one day I kind of just was on. I guess I didn't take my Adderall that day, so I couldn't control my mouth. And I looked at him and I was like, "How come you let all the boys do it, but you won't let me do it?" And he was like, "Well, no, like you can do it if you want to." That's okay. And then we became best friends. So sometimes you gotta say something, but I just don't like to make faces at them. I like for them to think that I'm nice.
And then, so that's the reason she likes this. What about your crow's feet? Your jelly roll?
Cause I feel like my eyes get like squeezy whenever I smile. And I like for my eyeballs to look open. Cause sometimes I'm taking pictures and mom's like, "Open your eyes." And they're open now. So she can't say anything. But I just like how you don't have the lines whenever you smile.
What about right there?
That's the RBF one. Mom says I don't have a boyfriend because I have an RBF and boys are scared to approach me. So it kind of just it softens everything. But I feel like it kind of helps my mouth from turning like this.
It does.
like,
So it weakens
up.
this little muscle, and then it lets this one pull up.
Hmm.
Can you tell everyone like how many units you got in each space?
I have no clue. I'll let her do her thing.
I'll stop the flickering.
It wasn't flickering.
It will when you pay it back. It has to do with it's complicated. We're
So already
learning
you said
lenses
you're
today.
beautiful.
So
Well,
I
thank
did
you.
15 in her forehead because I want her to have a little movement. So this comes up. And then I added 4 of Xeomin, which is the light one subcutaneously right here. And then I did 25 in her glabella, which is pretty standard. Dose is related to duration. So dose is, if you do more, it lasts longer. If you do less, it doesn't last as long. So you really don't gain anything by doing less, depending on how long it lasts.
15 crow's feet.
And then I did 15 in her crow's feet, which is a light dose because she's young and she doesn't have a lot, and I just want to soften that. And then I did 5, 2.5 under each jelly roll. And then I did 5 in her depressor angularis, which is this little muscle that pulls down. So I can't do more there even to make it last longer. Okay, you got to have your mouth to talk. And then I did 15 in her neck because it's her first time to ever do it. She really doesn't have a lot. Grown-up necks, I do 30. Depending on what they have. The other place we do it that she doesn't need is in the trapezius for Barbie
Barbie
necks.
shoulders. Yeah.
And then her chin is I do 15 in almost every chin. There are a few exceptions.
Yeah, I like the chin one.
Do you have any other questions, Blakely?
Someone's asking if you're her daughter.
That would be a dream. I mean, I
Ditto.
love my mom, but I feel like we get along great.
Yeah, we do.
Whenever I get married and don't have to have a real job, I'm gonna come work for her.
Yay.
So
She's so easy to work for, I hear.
Is
What?
No, the one who's recording.
Oh, are you her daughter?
That means my hair is way too dark.
No, it doesn't.
If I were her mother, my name would be Lily Munster.
Oh my gosh.
That's Wednesday Addams.
Okay.
I do have that costume of it. I do. Do you not agree we need to part her hair down the middle and
Yes,
do a Wednesday Addams?
we need to try the Wednesday Addams.
No.
And you can't tan. You have to be real pale.
That'll work.
I'll be as white as these cabinets.
No self tan.
Scary. Okay.
That could be like the clinic's theme, Halloween theme. Y'all can pass out candy to the kids.
I love candy. Be scared that my It costume is all fur. It's really funny. Any other questions?
Where are you located?
Vestavia Hills. Sounds prettier than it is, but it does sound pretty.
It
doesn't
does.
sound
It sounds like something like in California with
I
palm trees
know.
or something.
But there is a palm tree outside. I do love palm trees.
Hmm.
It's not growing, but
That's
the
okay.
snow cone truck is here today, so it's a very good day. So if you ever want to come see us, come on a Wednesday during the summer, and you can have snow cone.
Okay.
I'm thinking of
Alright.
trying wedding cake with cream instead of pina colada with cream.
That sounds good.
What would your snow cone flavor be?
Probably pina colada.
It's so good. See, now you talked me back into it.
That's my favorite. That's a go-to flavor. You can never go wrong with it.
I know. I love pina colada.